Here I've got the Chiappa M1 9mm carbine. I'm going to show how to completely disassemble it. I thought it would be easy like my Mini 14 or my M14, but there's a few more steps involved to get it completely apart and get the bolt out of there. You start by removing this barrel band on the front. Just unscrews. And then there's a latch you have to push down. That is not the stock barrel band, that's a metal one that I bought online, and this isn't the stock either. It's a paratrooper stock that I bought online and I had to modify. Next you have to unscrew this button that is the mag release. As it says in the manual, the spring will go flying if you don't keep a hold of it. So those just kind of fall out. And then you can pull the whole action out of the stock. And here the action is. I'm not going to go ahead and take the front side off because it's a real pain to get it lined back up. But if you do want to take it off, there's just a single pin there. And that knocks straight out, and the front side just comes right off. Now the next thing you'll have to do, you notice there's 4 hex head bolts there that keep this attached to the barrel. You have to take those off because you got to tilt the action a little bit to get it off. So I'll go ahead and remove those right now if I can find the... And another thing is you want to make sure you get them back on real tight, because if they wiggle loose while the gun's firing, it will cause a real bad jam. When I put this together, I might go ahead and put some Loctite on it or something like that. Might make it a little bit safer. Okay, now is going to be kind of the hard part to see. As you can see right here, there's a notch where the action will come out of the grooves that it slides in. So you got to pull it back enough to where it hits that, and then you have to rotate the whole thing out. Let me slide that out. This piece has a kind of a I don't know what you call it, but there's a thing sticking out that fits in a groove in here so it doesn't just fall off. But this took me probably a half hour to get this in the right position when I first got the gun, and even still it's very difficult. But as you see, once you get it in the right place, it will come right out. Now, I don't know if that'll come all the way off. I'll go ahead and unscrew it. But this thing back here comes off as well, and it'll come free of everything. Now, I've never taken apart a real M1 carbine before, so I don't know how far away from the real thing this is. I know it's nothing like my Ruger Mini 14, which I always assumed was the same thing as an M1 carbine. just in a different caliber. But then this part wiggles off, and as you see, there's quite a few pins that hold that in place. So, okay, now all that's really left is just pull the bolt out, and it just falls free. Then you can also see how it works. It seems like it's a pretty solid design. You've got 2 grooves there, and it fits in the slot that's in that, in that piece that stretches across there. But I mean, it seems like it's made out of pretty solid steel. So, and I'm not going to take it apart any more than that. As you can see, it needs cleaned pretty bad. I've probably shot 500 or 600 rounds through it before I cleaned it last. I mean, other than that, you can take this trigger guard assembly off, but I've never tried that myself. I haven't really felt the need to yet. I'm sure I'll get around to it at some point, but that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna put it back together because it goes back together the same way it came apart. It just takes some finagling to get it in that little groove right here. But that's just about it. Thanks for watching.